How long does it take to make money in doTERRA? If that's a question in your mind, then make sure you pay attention all the way to the end because I'm going to give you the three major factors that determine how long it takes to make money in MLM. It was using the ideas I'll give you in this video that were responsible for me building a 9 levels deep international network marketing business. These skills also shot me to number 4 producer out of thousands of affiliates in an affiliate offer that I sell. So how long does it take to make money in doTERRA? The first factor that determines how long it'll take for you is what I call your current influence. For example, are you a doctor or attorney with a large database of people who respect you and who will take almost immediate action on your doTERRA business or product recommendations? Or do you have a huge social media following upon joining your doTERRA business? In these cases, you can expect to earn money relatively quickly. If not, then you need to temper your expectations just a bit. The reason is it takes time to build your influence so you can expect to start attracting people in that start coming into your doTERRA business. And by the way, in the pinned comment and description of this video, I've provided you with a link to our free digital recruiting bootcamp series that teaches you exactly how to start attracting qualified doTERRA prospects using social media without spamming people or alienating your friends, family, and social media contacts. You'll learn how to master the 3 phases of the attraction marketing funnel called the attract, influence, and enroll stages. You'll learn how to start attracting more best fit customers and team members for your doTERRA team. Click the link in the description and pinned comment after you finish this video to get 100% of the details for just marketing doTERRA in a fun, attractive manner. All right, back to the training. So take note of your current level of influence with the people you already know, because 80 to 90% of the people I help as they come into network marketing, they don't have that level of influence yet where they can just say to people, friends, family, or people they work with, hey, I'm in a business and here's why I've joined. And I'd love to have you take a look at it too. The influence just isn't there for most of us. Quick personal story. When I came into network marketing, I was playing in a rock and roll band. I had long hair down to about here. I had earrings and a nose ring, right? So can you imagine that person coming to you and saying, hey, you should join this business? So I didn't have much success in the beginning because I didn't have any influence with folks. And so if that's the situation that you're in, it means you need to come into your doTERRA business with expectations that you'll need to build influence before seeing money flow in. The timeline needs to be a little bit longer in terms of when you're going to start making some serious money in your network marketing business. The second factor that affects how fast you're going to earn money in doTERRA is your sales and marketing skills. For instance, have you done sales before? If you haven't, then you're going to have to learn a few things, right? If you come into network marketing and let's say your day job is sales, well, you've already got a lot of the philosophy of how to talk to someone and show them the benefits of buying the product or joining the business. You've already got those skills where you know how to overcome objections and just handle all that stuff. But if you come into doTERRA and you've never done sales before, then there's some things you're going to have to learn, right? But that's okay. And if you've been in your business for a little bit of time now, you're still not seeing the success that you want to see, and you feel like it's taking too long, ask yourself, how seriously have I taken the whole sales and marketing aspect of this? Am I truly day by day getting better with my sales and my marketing? Another thing to think about is that marketing is different from sales. Have you set up an online funnel before? If not, you'll want to learn how to do it. And just as a quick aside, a marketing funnel is fancy speak for a series of pages on the internet that you set up where a prospect has an opportunity to opt in, give you their email address to get more information about the problem you're solving through your doTERRA essential oils. For example, if you're focusing on using doTERRA oils topically to help skin conditions, you might have a page that says to people, hey, did you know the ancient Egyptians used frankincense to soothe the skin? Opt in here to get my free resource that explains how to use frankincense and 5 other essential oils for specific benefits, such as reducing the appearance of wrinkles and promoting a glowing, youthful complexion. So that's an online funnel. Those folks would opt in, and then on the back end of that, you would email over to them the information that you promised them. But if you don't have sales and marketing skills that allow you to put together some of these marketing aspects immediately, then you've got to come into the business with the correct expectations that yes, you can learn them, but it will take a little time up front. And by the way, that's what the digital recruiting bootcamp training that I mentioned earlier is all about. So again, you can take a look at the pinned comment in the description and start learning how to improve your sales and marketing skills. The result, you'll start attracting best fit customers and team members for doTERRA specifically. Now, the third factor is your leadership skills. Can you lead others, or are you just kind of learning how to lead? When I came into network marketing, I had no idea how to lead people. So I had to learn that in the beginning. I found out that the first necessary skill to lead other people is you've got to know how to lead yourself. For example, do you commonly get excited and make commitments to yourself and then you don't follow through? And look, it's okay if you do, because that's something that in my life, and you can tell by looking at me, I'm an older guy, right? I've been around the block a little bit, but still to this day, even though I know a lot of these concepts and I've been using them, I still have to fight through that whole process of getting excited about something I want to do in my business and staying true to that and following through and honoring that commitment to myself. Sometimes becoming a better leader means you need to start honoring yourself first, honoring the commitments you make to yourself first. If you struggle around all that, just work on fixing that first. By getting strong in that area, it'll make it a lot easier for you to grow a successful doTERRA business. You'll feel more authentic when you go to lead others and you tell them that they've got to do the same thing because you've learned how to do it for yourself. But again, if you come into your doTERRA business and you don't have that skill of leadership yet, it's going to take you a little bit longer to make money in the business because you need to improve in that area. Here's a saying that I mentioned previously. We can't lead others until we learn how to lead ourselves. It's impossible. So if you have deficiencies in one of these three areas I've taken you through here on this video, and it's okay if you do, here's what to do next. In the area of leadership, one resource I'm going to mention to you is jump right into the Bible. Start reading stories of people like Moses, Joshua, David, Solomon. Amazing leadership examples there. Saul, the first king of Israel, is another one. He had no qualifications, but allowed the Holy Spirit to come over him and then followed God's direction. Or if you want to jump into some non-biblical resources, go buy some books by someone like a John Maxwell, for instance, who's an expert on leadership training. Another fantastic biblical example of leadership and the results of patient marketing of your MLM business is in Exodus 6 in verses 9 through 12. We're told about the reluctance of Moses to follow God's directive to tell Egypt's Pharaoh to let the Israelites leave the country. But Moses was frustrated because even his own people were not listening as he told them about God's promise to free them from Egypt. So he asked God in verse 10, "My own people won't listen to me anymore. How can I expect Pharaoh to listen? I'm such a clumsy speaker." Does that sound familiar a little bit? Right? I mean, how many people have you tried to tell about your doTERRA oils or business? Keep talking, my friend. How many times have you prayed for something and it still hasn't materialized? Sometimes a clear message from God is followed by a period when no change in the situation occurs. Setbacks may happen, and this turns you away from keeping on. My encouragement is don't give up as a leader. As Moses focused on obedience to God rather than immediate results, he eventually saw the results. It's the same thing with us in business. We must not focus on immediate results. Instead, we got to focus on doing the day-to-day things that will eventually turn into more people listening, more people buying, and more people joining your business. Take this lesson to heart, my friend. You can do this. And if you're deficient in the area of sales and marketing, hey, you're on YouTube. Do some searches right here on YouTube and find people teaching specific skills about sales and marketing. Or go on Amazon, read some sales and marketing books, or buy some courses. Get resourceful in terms of seeking out the information that you need so you can improve your sales and marketing skills. And again, that's what our digital recruiting bootcamp training I've mentioned a couple of times is all about. I put that in the pinned comment and description for you. It teaches you how to expertly use social media to build in network marketing specifically. So if you don't have a following yet, it teaches you how to build a following. And if you do have a following, but you're repelling your audience rather than attracting them in as qualified leads, product sales, or team members, it'll teach you how to solve that problem. So if that's you, whether you don't have an audience or you do, but you're struggling to turn it into sales, grab that in the pinned comment or description. And by the way, I would be honored if you subscribe to my channel so you never miss a new training from me. And please share this video with your friends, your upline, your downline, your sidelines, so they can also learn these three factors that speed up how long it takes for them to make money in their doTERRA business. Lastly, I've created another video called How I Built a Downline Without Bugging Friends or Aunt Martha, and definitely no annoying social media DMs. It goes into greater detail about the attract phase of the attraction marketing funnel I briefly mentioned a few minutes ago. I'll put a link right here to that video so you'll learn the number one mistake why I see many people failing at using attraction marketing correctly. Go here next, and I'll see you over there.